You die first, get it? Your friends might get me in a rush, but not before I make your head into a canoe. You understand me?
He's bluffing. Let's rush him.
No. He ain't bluffing.
You're not as stupid as you look, Ike.
What's going on, my beautiful DC brothers and sisters? It's your boy Truth31. Hit like, subscribe for all that DC goodness in that face, neck, and chest. And recently, Zack Snyder did an interview discussing his wish, his white whale, and his white whale is directing a faithful adaptation of Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns, which would be pretty fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie. If he actually did that, that'd be amazing. So let's see what he says. When asked if his dream version of the project would be with Cavill and Affleck, Snyder said, "No, I don't think so. I think it would just be its own thing. Yeah, I think it would be its own thing. I would just do it 100% Watchmen style." Oh my god, I just came. Really frame accurate. Really do it. I don't think it would be that expensive, to be honest. I don't think so. It's pretty gritty, but you know the dialogue is just incredible. The voiceover in that movie is just Frank at his best. That whole "the rain on my chest is a baptism" or whatever. Oh my god. If you've never read Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns, please do yourself a favor and go be baptized, because that book is absolutely phenomenal. It's amazing. Obviously, it tells the tale of an older Bruce Wayne in an alternate future, and it is it's the best. Anyway, let's continue. That's my white whale. Dark Knight Returns, Snyder said on the latest episode of Happy, Sad, Confused podcast. That's my holy grail. One day, he says, someone told him that he'd already put up too much of that comic material in Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, to be able to still adapt The Dark Knight Returns into a movie, but Snyder disagreed. I was like, I haven't, I promise you. And that was my issue as well, because when you watch Batman v Superman, it has so many similarities and homages to Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns that it makes you wonder. It's like, well, he kind of already did this, especially like when with the older Bruce Wayne played by Ben Affleck, who is the best Batman ever, the best live action Batman, period. And I love Affleck playing the older, grittier, war-jaded Batman, which I love. And obviously that's taken from Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns book, which, obviously, Zack Snyder also adapted Frank Miller's 300, another classic of mine, another fan favorite. I love that movie. But yeah, obviously, when you watch or when you read and watch the Dark Knight Returns, because that was also adapted into the animated movie. Fantastic animated movie, by the way. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. You could see frame by frame, just like Zack Snyder said, the Watchmen style. Oh, he would make this whole scene so beautiful. And when you watch BVS, there are frames taken from Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns with Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck fighting in the rain and stuff like that. And obviously, there's some dialogue lifted from Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns in BVS. So I mean, it would all kind of make sense for Zack Snyder to do this. Like this would be like his pen ultimate, superhero, just put my stamp on it film that like Zack Snyder did the ultimate. He did Watchmen and he did Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns in the most faithful way that you could possibly ever imagine it, which would be awesome. Like I said, it'll be fantastic. Now, being the selfish man that I am, obviously, I want Zack Snyder to finish off his Snyderverse, finish off Justice League Part 2 and Part 3, and let's put a cap on that, and and let Zack Snyder ride off in the sunset. We haven't forgotten about that at all. But I just love that. I don't know, man. Like the fact that Zack Snyder wants to do a faithful adaptation of Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns. Something about that just tickles my balls. Like, you know what I mean? Like, can you imagine seeing a faithful adaptation of Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns on a big screen? And the fact that Zack Snyder said that he doesn't need a lot of money to do it, it's just going to be 100% done in the Watchmen style. Oh my God. Like, if you're a Batman fan, that's amazing. And also, he will most likely introduce an older Joker. William Dafoe, anyone? Hey, if you're going to do an older Joker with an older Batman, gotta get William Dafoe. That would be, that'd be the chef's kiss. And introducing, obviously, Carrie Kelly. So you have to introduce, a young ginger girl. to play Carrie Kelly. That would be awesome. It's funny because Carrie Kelly is also in BVS. She's in the nightmare sequence where she's shooting the parademons and stuff like that. Oh, I love it. Again, so many Frank Miller homages in Batman vs Superman. It's awesome. And I don't know, man. Just I would love to see just like an older Batman fighting against an older Joker. And obviously, I think Batman would also have to wear the trunks, and Zack Snyder is not opposed to Batman wearing the trunks because he said, listen, if I'm going to do a faithful adaptation of Frank Miller's work, obviously I have to get a different Batman, an older actor to play Batman, and a different Superman, not Henry Cavill and not Ben Affleck, unfortunately, because I love Henry Cavill Superman and I love Ben Affleck, but if you're going to do like a faithful adaptation and Zack Snyder wants this film to be its own thing, then it has to be separate from, the Snyderverse and Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill. So that's totally understandable. But yeah, like I said, if you haven't watched the Dark Knight Returns animated movie, there's part 1 and part 2, and also there's a deluxe edition which combines the two for like I believe it runs over 2.5 hours. It's fantastic. You talk about if you're talking about like a faithful adaptation, the Dark Knight Returns animated movie is by far the most faithful adaptation that you will ever get. It's also a phenomenal movie, and it's so good. It's probably like one of the best DC movies out there. Not just an animated movie. I'm talking about DC movies in general, live action or whatever. It's one of the best Batman movies ever. So in short, yeah. If Zack Snyder got the chance to do a faithful adaptation of Dark Knight Returns, sign me up, bro. I am there with bells on. Take all my money. Zack Snyder, you are the GOAT, and I really hope that you finish off the Snyderverse. Always hashtag restore Snyderverse. Never forget that. But also, do your epic penultimate superhero movie with Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns. That'd be fucking epic as hell. But anyway, those are my thoughts. Hit like, subscribe, and share, my beautiful DC brothers and sisters. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think of Snyder's comments? Would you want to see a faithful adaptation of Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns? Or are you the opposite? Like, well, I kind of got that with BVS, so I'm really not interested in that. I just want to, see Zack Snyder finish off the Snyderverse with hashtag restore Snyderverse. As always, put your comments down below. I want to read them all. And I love you guys. Stay safe. And Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns. Awesome. Go read it. And I love you guys. As always, truth out.